Hey there, how you doing? Words of creative encouragement for today. Everything that you have ever loved that was creative, whether it was a book or a movie or a television show or a piece of music, was awful before you ever saw it. It came out of nowhere. It crawled out of the primordial sludge with goo hanging off of it all over the place. And little by little, the creators made it better until it was ready for you. So when you are creating something and it looks a bit like goo, it's okay. Just keep working on it and keep putting one step in front of the other, and it'll get better. Case in point, today I'm recording the audiobook for Don't Die Dave. We are looking at chapter 10 in session 6. I have done an okay job of moving forward. I have kept the accountability thing going, which is what these videos are for. I need to show up and do them. And that's what we're doing now. Show up and do the work. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is why God created editing. Artsy fartsy vocal warm up. Well, what did you do to die today at a minute or two to two? A thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. And the dragon will come when he hears the drum. A rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat at a minute or two to two today at a minute or two to two. We will be doing chapter 10. You mad, bro? All right, we'll get recording on Audacity. And away we go. Hope you have a great day. Chapter 10. You mad, bro? Anna S. Level 4. Living legend. Race, human. Class, pulse phantom. I freeze. The cyberpunk lifts her cigarette, cocks her... The cyberpunk puffs her cigarette, cocks her pistol, and presses it firmly to the side of my head. Where do you think you're going, old man? The icon over her head indicates she's a living legend. She knows I'm real. She's stuck in some human asset hospital bed just like I am. Is she really gonna shoot me, knowing we're the same? Is she really gonna shoot me? Is she really gonna shoot me, knowing we're the same? Bro. You got to get into the mood of the bro. I just imagine my 14-year-old son and all of his friends hanging out. Hey, knock it off! Hey, knock it off! Hey, knock it off! I hear a shout from behind me. He's ours! Eat a bag of dick, shitbrain! Someone behind Cyber Lady shouts. This is our island! I blink and realize I'm trapped in the middle of a 12... I blink and realize I'm trapped in the middle of a 12-way Mexican standoff. I blink and realize I'm trapped in the middle of a 12-way Mexican standoff. Behind the Cyber Lady is a party of 6 players with Rift Elite badges and lots of guns. A title over their head reads Weapons of Ass Destruction. Over the other side of the jungle clearing, 6 more Rift Elite players titled Trainwreck Bros are doing the same. A dozen weapons are pointed at each other, but no one fires. Not yet. I glance at the Cyber Lady. Don't do anything stupid. Anna S. Anna S. whispers, or we're both dead. We paid for him, yells one of the train wreck bros, an over-muscled gym rat in a sleeveless breastplate with chest day spray painted on it in neon orange. Hand him over! Hand him over! Hand him over! Hand him over! Player, you mad, bro? You mad, bro? Level 3, Smitegeist. Race, subhuman. Damage, class 3. Rift Elite Battle Pass member. Game time, 81.2 hours. Trainwreck Bros. Trainwreck Bros. Team leader. Empathy engine. Congratulations! You just met your new boss! It's your first day on the job, so make sure to make a good impression. Maybe put on a shirt. Remember, you set the tone, so strive to be positive. Start with a joke. Recommended dialogue. What? Why did the manager bring a ladder to the office? Because he wanted to take his work to the next level. Because he wanted to take his work to the next level. You frag ours, we frag yours, shitbird. You frag ours, we frag yours, shitbird. You mad bro growls at the other team. No! Sorry, that's too loud. No! No! Pepper yells at the lady holding the gun on me. The penguin's eyes suddenly grow hot. The penguin's eyes suddenly glow hot pink. Don't you hurt my mommy! Mirror, mirror. Suddenly there are not one but two cyberwomen as Pepper's mesmerist. Suddenly there are not one but two cyberwomen as Pepper's mesmerist spell doubles the lady. Suddenly there are not one but two cyberwomen as Pepper's mesmerist spell doubles the lady. One points the gun at my head, the other points the gun at her head. If you hurt him, Pepper squeaks, clearly scared. You'll only hurt yourself. You'll only hurt yourself. You'll only hurt yourself. Neon blue cigarette smoke curls from the living legend's mouth as she stares down her doppelganger. She moves her gun away, so does her double. She aims it at the mirror image, it does the same. She chuckles. She chuckles through blue smoke and smiles at Pepper. That's a good trick. That's a good trick. Anna S. uncocks her gun. Forget it, guys. Forget it, guys. Let them have their... She lowers her eyes to me. Dirty bum. Dirty bum. Dirty bum. She whirls the gun on one finger and slaps it. She whirls the gun on one finger and slaps it into her thigh holster with a snap. She whirls the gun on one finger and slips it into her thigh holster with a snap. We're making it up Mount Tripwire to the safe room, and we're leaving these nimrods in our dust. Move out. She winks at me. leads her squad into the trees, and disappears. "You're the Nimrods, Nimrod!" yells you mad bro. Lernaean. "You bitches are never gonna make it to Lernaean before we do, bitches!" My new boss is an eloquent man. My new boss is an eloquent man. My new boss is an eloquent man. New quest! The dragon that wouldn't die! The dragon that wouldn't die! The dragon that wouldn't die! Princess Penelope the Seventh has been kidnapped by the great dragon Lernaean. Has been kidnapped by the great dragon Lernaean, and you have to rescue her before she becomes worm food. But Mount Tripwire isn't just a climb. It's a death sentence with a view. To get to the top, you'll have to pass explosive traps, magical curses, and an entire army of murderous jungle cats who really hate tourists. This is a no participation trophy quest. The first squad to save the princess wins it all. Difficulty veteran. Level 5 party. Level 5 party. Dragon's Lair treasure. Dragon's Lair treasure. 1,500 XP. 1 million gold each. Exotic loot box. Exotic loot box times 5. Quest prize times 2. Unique badge. Dragon Slayer. Great. A level 5 quest and I'm only level 3. I'm way out of my league here. I'm way out of my league here. But there's 1 million gold on the line. That's half my that's a sixth. That'll pay off a big part of my debt. That'll pay off a big chunk of my debt. Beep, beep, beep. Big chunk. So you rewrite these as you go of when you discover errors and inconsistencies. Line that'll pay off a big chunk of my debt. I saved you, Dave. Pepper helps me to my feet. Pepper helps me to my feet. As another alert pops up. Empathy engine. Suggested dialogue. Sup, team? My name's DDD. I'll find the traps. You grab the loot. Teamwork makes the dream work. Be sure to smile. Steaming monkey farts. Spout these canned lines. But if I'm going to stay alive, I need to play human assets game. At least until I figure out a way to break it. I grit my teeth. Sup, Sup, team? Name's Dave. I find the traps, you grab the loot. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. I try to smile, but it feels more like I'm stapling a grin on a corpse. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. None of them is paying any attention to me. One of them jumps up and down next to a stone wall stuck in a corner. Another cycles through cosmetic skins, lands on a female one, and grows his boobs to the size of watermelons. A third guns down a gorilla and mashes his balls into its face, while a fourth takes pictures. A fifth drops a landmine at his own feet and blows himself into the trees. Boom! He chugs a healing potion. He chugs a healing potion and does it again. Boom! This isn't an adventuring party. It's a kegger on wheels. Hi. Hi. Pepper. Hi. Pepper waddles up to one of the bros. I'm looking forward to being your new best friend. He laughs and yells at his pals. Heck this shit. What is this supposed to be? A black fucking duck? Hey, hermit guy, yells you mad bro. Come here. I remind myself that I'm supposed to be friendly and walk over with a smile. Before I can say anything, he grabs my belt pouch and yanks it open. Hey guys, dump all your extra stuff in here. Keep your slots open for new swag. Empathy engine. Congratulations! You have been assigned as Invo Dump. You have been assigned as Invo Dump. All party equipment in your inventory can now be accessed by any player in Trainwreck Bros Party. You're so lucky to be needed. Suddenly, my inventory is filled with an embarrassment of riches. Most of these players are level 3, but they've got a ton of high-powered gear. Healing potions, spell scrolls, weapons, ammo, some kind of power-up cube, all stuff I want. I try and grab a gun, but a big X buzzes in my HUD. Player access only. No touchy. It's like a box of McDonald's fries I can smell, but I can't eat. I can feel myself drooling for a weapon. I see a flash that says Coin River as a bro starts buying something I can't see. Minus 250 Rift Bucks. 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 Appears above the guy's head and dings like a slot machine. Let's throw some dings in there after each purchase. See what happens. Just short ones. Ding, ding, ding. He dumps three. He dumps three brand new laser pistol. He dumps three brand new laser pistols in. He dumps three brand new laser pistols into my inventory. They only made 3 of these, and I got them all. He fist bumps you mad bro awkwardly. He fist bumps you mad bro awkwardly. Collector's items, bruh. This shit is OP. This shit is OP. Overpriced? I laugh. How much real money did this idiot just spend on the digital equivalent of Bean Babies? Overpowered, dumbass. Bro snorts. God, I hate it when NPCs talk. God, I hate it when NPCs talk. I thought we only bought one living legend, an over-muscled alligator man named Brocodile eyes me and Pepper. How did we get two? Empathy engine. Suggested dialogue. Error. Null. The AI glitches, and for a second, I want to tell this idiot I'm a real person playing for my life. But I remember the icebox. I don't want 5 to the second power torture for breaking character. We come as a set. I force a smile. More bang for your buck. More bang for your buck. Yeah. Pepper stands proudly beside me. We're buck bangers. We're buck bangers. Hey, I know you. The gator stares at me. You're the guy. Hey, this is the guy. What guy? The bro with the mines asks. The guy. And the tuxedo bird. He puts up his hands and screams, laughing. Don't die, Dave! Don't die, Dave! Right. The viral video. The viral video. 500,000 views for whatever that's worth. Maybe this idiot thinking I'm a celebrity will help him. Maybe this idiot thinking I'm a celebrity will help him from killing me for fun. What? What? Scowls another bro. You didn't see that video? It's hilarious. Ah! Don't die, Dave. Brocodile. Oh, see, that should go together. Brocodile points at the name floating over my head. It says DDD. Is that what that stands for? More like dumbass discount dumpster. More like dumbass discount dumpster. You mad bro shoves me up the hill. Go find those traps, living legend. Go find those traps, living legend. We paid you to set them off for us. I swallow hard. Great. Great. I'm here to get killed by a million booby traps. Hey, you want to see a Polish mine detector? The guy with the mines throws one on the ground, plugs his ears with his fingers, and stomps until he hits a mine and stomps until he hits a mine and is blown 30 feet in the air. Boom! Woohoo! 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 I hear them laugh behind me. As I walk up the incline of Mount Tripwire. I'm facing down jungle traps, magical curses, and a mountain full of murder cats. For $1 million gold. I quicken my pace. Let's do a tone here. Boom. Just something low and subtle to indicate a change. Chapter break in audio. The hill is almost straight up. The place is littered with bunkers and abandoned construction everywhere, like some abandoned Pacific island during World War II. I check my map and see that Tripwire Mountain goes on like this for miles. There are dozens of hills and valleys, all with paths. And all paths lead to a star-marked safe house near the peak. Every time we get to a bunker, the area around it is littered with 5-foot balls of wire tangled with camouflage netting. Stupid wire balls would make for a good paintball battlefield obstacle. Lightweight and big, but impossible to see through. I cautiously check around each of them, waiting to get ambushed, but it never happens. At the third bunker, I bump into one of the piles. I'm going to say trash piles. Redefine this. At the third bunker, I bump into one of the trash piles and realize they're not fixed to anything, like giant tumbleweeds. So I just dump them in my inventory and clear them all out, removing anything an enemy can hide behind. It cuts our time through the bunker zones in half. My inventory has 14 garbage balls by the time my HUD flashes red. Hey, you guys! My Goonies trap detector goes off. I stop and see a tripwire strung across the path, illuminated in danger red light. I hold up my hand. Pepper stops, but the bros walk by, ignoring me, laughing as they head straight for the tripwire. Panicked at what they might do to me if they get blown up. I grab a rock, throw it at the wire, and break it. Explosions blast into the air as mines explode on either side of the path. Explosions blast into the air as mines explode on either side of the path. I catch a few grains of shrapnel across my cheek. Health 98%. Wow! Yells Pepper. That was so loud. Hot tea. Can't do pepper without hot tea. Natural bass. You jump up to a soprano and yeah, it's hard. So you liquefy your insides and then you can do it. That was so loud. I wipe the blood off my cheek and growl at you, mad bro. I can't tell you where the traps are if you don't wait for me. Then move faster, dipshit. Hell's bells, these idiots are going to get me killed. My Goonies trap detector is only a 75% bonus, not a guarantee. That scares the hell out of me until I realize most of the traps aren't even well hidden. I find 5 more just by keeping my eyes open. I find 5 more just by keeping my eyes open. No, I addressed this note. Okay. The game designers must have known the players wouldn't be paying attention. The game designers must have known the players wouldn't be paying much. The game designers must have known the players wouldn't be paying that much attention. It's not like their lives depend on it. But mine does. I spring a tree swing spike trap, 2 more mines, and some kind of poison dart contraption built into a jungle idol's stone face. The bros don't seem to care. They're too busy inventing creative names. They're too busy inventing creative names for anatomically impossible venereal diseases. Dave, I found one. Pepper points at a tree strapped with a pound of plastique and a timer. It's all blinky. Okay. Thanks, Pep. I disarm the trap and try to put it in my inventory. But just like the rest of the traps, it's tied to the map. Let's keep ahead of these idiots. Let's keep ahead of these idiots. Further up the mountain, I catch a glimpse. Further up the mountain, I catch a glimpse of weapons of ass destruction. Further up the mountain, I catch a glimpse of weapons of ass destruction. They're half a mile ahead of us. Anna S. moves in the lead as scout. The squad stops when she says stop, moves when she says move, and seems to actually be listening to her. I look back at my guys, who look like a bunch of apes shooting their own YouTube prank series. God, I miss the old days. Video games used to be you versus the computer. Clear rules, clear objectives, your own pace. If you wanted friends, they came over. Brad Skaggs would eat Doritos until he puked. But at least we knew each other. These train wreck bros are strangers. Probably just lumped together by some money-making algorithm. No teamwork, no cohesion. Just kids one-upping each other with how stupid they can be. And how much cash they can blow on digital garbage. I get caught being a grouchy old man. I get caught being a grouchy old man shaking his fists at the clouds and complaining about the old day and complaining about kids these days because I miss the trap. I'm already past it when I see it. Oh, right. Okay, that got changed. A little black square in the middle of the path behind me. Like there's something buried there. Wait! Wait! I shout at the bros. They ignore me and keep on laughing and screaming at each other. Stop! The trap triggers right in the middle of them. The trap triggers right in the middle of them. And it's a doozy. Hi, how you doing? We're gonna do this one now. It's the game show tonight. Yep, the game show host. Trap triggered. Fume Reaper. Fume Reaper. Born of ash and acid. This level 9 death spell will make your horrific death quick and painless. Well, mostly painless. Okay, not painless, but quick. Well, mostly painless. Okay, not painless. Okay, not painless, but quick. Watch your timing on the cut. That needs to be funny. I think we can do it with good timing. Magic smoke whirls up around the train wreck bros, purple and red tendrils within a writhing, living mass of black malevolence. Bubbling tentacles that smell like sulfur, twist and curl like a dark Cthulhu. A creature out of an acid nightmare, horrific and evil. Holy mackerel! Pepper yells. I grab her and throw myself away from the black murder cloud. We crash into the underbrush and skid down a muddy bank. Flat on my back, I watch the blood-soaked carnage. There's a sickening crunch and splatter as my squad's bones are crushed under the might of the tentacles. They scream as their armor and skin melt off. Their bodies don't last long, and in seconds, the train wreck bros are reduced to tendon-strewn skeletons. The fume reaper rips them apart and flings their corpses into the jungle. Terrified, I watch the smoke monster collapse on itself. And suddenly disappear into the box. Buried in the road. Silence. Bro parts drip from trees, steaming with blood and acid. Unholy hell. That could have been me. Death magic. Even with all their expensive gear, 6 Rift Elites were erased in seconds. My heart hammers. Would the fume reaper even stop at one heart? Or drag me straight into the placebo protocols? Dave, it's scary! Pepper clings to me. I want to go back to Tallahassee. Hey, you useless piece of shit! Something hits me from behind, and I fall into the mud. I try to get up, but there's a boot on my back. You're supposed to find the traps, dick maggot. You mad bro stands above me, his face angry. I glance behind him to see the other train wreck bros respawn about 100 yards before the I glance behind him to see the other train wreck bros respawn about 100 yards before the Fume Reaper trap. Bloop blip to a respawn sound. A notification appears over their heads. Rift Elite respawn fee, 150 credits. Respawns aren't free, dickface. Respawns aren't free, fuckface. You mad bro yells at me. You cost me 150 credits. Empathy engine. Suggested dialogue. Suggested dialogue. Gee whiz, I'm sorry, fellas. My trap detection isn't perfect. I'll try harder. I'll try harder next time. Don't worry, we'll make it together. Let them know you're sorry. 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 The more she sings, the better off we are. 150 credits? 150 credits? I yell at you, mad bro, my face red. You just blew more than that on fake guns you're never going to use. You just blew more than that on fake guns you're never going to use. Hey, you're supposed to help us, shit weasel, not get us killed. I shoved my finger in his face. Listen, asshole. If you would just listen. Empathy engine. Manners matter. Manners matter. Manners matter. Manners matter. You don't want a mouthful of soap, do you? Do not use harsh language. Do not use harsh language with Rift Elite players. Do not use harsh language with Rift Elite players. Treat them kindly. Remember, your continued health care is performance-based. Is performance-based. Dude. Brocodile taps you mad bro. Now get back in the front, and next time there's a trap, you step on it yourself. Dude. You mad bro turns on Brocodile. What? You remember what she said about those jungle cats? The ones that would murder us all? The ones that would murder us all? Yeah. Brocodile points a finger into the jungle. In the shadows, I see a dozen yellow feline eyes hidden in the shadows. In the shadows, I see... I can't do shadows. Hidden in the trees. In the shadows, I see a dozen yellow feline eyes hidden in the trees, waiting to pounce. Oh, look! Pepper squeaks. Kitties! Kitty! I want to get high. So high. Come on, Pep. You can make it. Kitties! Kitties. Oh, come on. Kitties. Kitties. There you go. All right. That'll get us done with Chapter Town again. All right. I'm going to go check on my son, make sure everything's cool. Remember, you can do anything you set your mind out to do. So go do it. See you later. Adios. And by the way, have a great weekend.